Hello Wiser Shifter, welcome to another video, and today we are going to talk about water containers. Let's get started. Alright, so today I'm talking about one of my favorite water containers. Now, let me paint the picture for you. If your water stopped running today, what would be your next option? Would you rely on when the water come back on, or would you prep yourself where you can definitely be self-sufficient to have your own water source if you're living in an apartment or condos or your own home, your own house? It doesn't matter, but one thing for sure is that you want to be ready if poop hit the fan. So my thing is, being self-sufficient is very important. So one of the main essential thing that you're going to need is water. Now, way to store water, way to purify water, and a way to maintain your water source. Now, one thing that I found that was very good is that one of the water containers that I fell in love with is this one right here. And we are familiar with this brand, IGLOO. And this container is awesome. Where would I like to say it? Now, this is what, 6 gallon. 6 gallon. It holds 6 gallon. This little thing. Look how slim and small it is. Now, it does have a little sprout, so you can pour your water once you put it in there. And what I love about this, of course, is BPA free. So 6 gallon, right? That's 24 quart and that's 22 liters. So you can carry this in different ways. Of course, you can carry it vertically and you can carry it horizontally. But one thing I can show you is that the water sprout is pretty good. They have a rubber gasket on the end so it doesn't leak. But as you can see, the nozzle where it get connected to, it comes with this little clip. At first I'm like, how are we going to actually use this? But it makes sense. You'll see what I'm talking about. So of course, once you put it through like this, right? If you're not going to use the water to pour any water, this little cap comes in handy, because what you can do is put it inside like this, right? Put it inside, and then you close your lid, close it up, and now you can have it stored sideways and nothing is gonna come out. But if you just want to keep it open, so because you're ready to use to pour water, make sure you remove that little end piece. And guess what? Now the water container can be used this way, and you can pour your water. But one thing I like about this container, besides its versatile ways you can use this, is of course you can put your cap back in, see, and then put this back on, or you just put it on top, however you want to do it. One thing for sure, the rubber gasket that's on it gonna secure the end opening so it won't fail. So one thing I learned about storing water is if it doesn't get a little bit of oxygen, guess what? It's starting to smell. And what I like is what they did with IGLOO is they added this little portion right here, and it allows a little bit of oxygen to get to your water, so it doesn't just completely seal it. Now, some people may complain and say, well, bacteria and stuff like that might get into it, but guess what? This water you're storing is going to be for usage later on. And of course, you want to make sure you have a way to purify your water. Even though it's clean, don't forget, bacteria and other things can grow in this water. So what you want to do is, having your store water, you want to have some sort of way to purify it. Now, even though it's stored, right, you want to make sure you rotate your water, because water can go bad. You know, some people don't think water can go bad, but it can. So part of your prepping is that making sure you have water source, and part of that is understanding how to properly store your water and knowing what would help you with that. And this right here, it's a great way to start. Not only that, it's lightweight, the container itself, and of course can hold 6 gallons. And imagine you have a couple of these stored in your home, you'll have enough to get by for a short duration of time. Now, if you're traveling and you have an RV or you have a truck or you have to bug out, guess what? You can take this with you. It's very portable. So this is a great start for beginner preppers and advanced preppers, because this container has multiple use and multiple ways you can use it to store your water, vertically or horizontal, or you can lay flat, however you decide to do it. But one thing for sure is that not only that you're getting a high volume of space to contain up to 6 gallons of water, you can also use these to maximize your space, because not many of us have a lot of space to store food and other things, and especially with water it weighs a lot and it can take a lot of space. So as a beginner prepper, I would definitely recommend this, because it's small and you're getting more bang for your buck, because you're able to store more water long term. And this is a great place to start. I definitely recommend that. And of course, I'm not getting paid. These are products that I definitely use, and I appreciate a good quality product. So consider buying this, and if you don't have one, get one. It's very worth. It's very good and worth the investment. So go ahead and get it. And if you have your favorite water container and you want to share it with the community, go ahead and share it in the comment below and let me know what are you using and what do you like about it. And I can definitely do an in-depth more video on this, but I just want to review and share this with you guys. Anytime I get new ideas or a new product that I know that you guys will benefit from, I like sharing it. So this is my honest review about this IGLOO Cargo 6-gallon container. Get one, because plastic water bottles. Let me remove the branding. These sometimes, and they you leave these in the car or you store these, the heat sometimes the plastic can erode into your water. Now, the same thing can happen with this, but the difference is that this is a thicker material. It takes a little bit higher temperature to really get the same issue that you might run into with these. I wouldn't recommend to leave any water source in your vehicle anyhow, but at least doing transport for whatever X amount of time that you are in your vehicle, this wouldn't have the same impact versus these, where it's very thin plastic, where this is a heavy duty plastic where your water would be safe in these. And plus, of course, it's BPA free, and I can definitely say it's the same, but I'm not sure. I have to check the information behind these. But definitely I would recommend getting these water containers, especially if you live in an apartment. You can slide this under your bed, throw this a few of these in your closet, and if your water stops running and calamities strike, you throw these in your car and keep it moving.